In this video, I will be solving paper 5 probability and statistics 1. Paper code is 5 May June 2021. Question 1. An ordinary fair die is thrown repeatedly until a 5 is obtained. The number of throws taken is denoted by the random variable x. Write down the mean of x. In general, what is the probability of getting a 5? Whenever you are throwing a die, what is the probability of getting a 5? 5 is present once, total outcomes are 6. So, probability of getting a 5 is 1 by 6. Now, they are asking me for the mean of random variable x. What does it mean 1 by 6? 1 by 6 means for every 6 throws, I get a 5 once, or at least once I will get. That means mean of getting a 5 is 6. In that way, we need to understand. 1b. Find the probability that a 5 is first obtained after the third throw but before the 8th throw. Means, let us say first, second, third. In these 3 throws, I should not get a 5. I should get a 5 only after the third, means in the fourth attempt I can get a 5. Right? Or let us say I am throwing it 5th time. Here I should not get, here I should not get 5, here I should get 5. Stress on this word first. That means 5 I should not get any of the before throws. Okay. Now, if I am throwing it 6 times, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here I should not get a 5. I should get a 5 only here because he mentioned for the first time. Now, if I am throwing it for the 7 times, so I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In all these cases, I should not get a 5. I should get a 5 here. Clear? Before the 8th throw. That means I won't consider, now I am throwing it for 8 times. That should not be considered. These are only the options. Now, what is the probability of not getting a 5? Probability of getting a 5 is 1 by 6. So, probability of not getting a 5 is 1 minus 1 by 6, that is 5 by 6. So, here also 5 by 6, here also 5 by 6, and here to get a 5 is 1 by 6. So, multiply them. This is nothing but 5 by 6 power 3 into 1 by 6. Okay. Here also, I should not get a 5, probability of not getting is 5 by 6. And probability of getting a 5 is 1 by 6. Each should happen, so multiplication between them. So, this will result in 5 by 6 power 4 into 1 by 6. Next, here also in all these cases, 5 should not come. So, 5 by 6. Here I should get a 5, so 1 by 6. Put multiplication between them since all should happen at once. So, this will result in 5 by 6 power 5 into 1 by 6. And the last option, here also 5 should not come. So, for all this it will result in 5 by 6 power how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. Into probability of getting a 5 is 1 by 6. Now, finally add all this. This one, this, this and this, it will result in 0.300. This is the answer for 1B. Okay. Question 1C. Find the probability that a 5 is first obtained. Stress on this word first. Obtained in fewer than 10 throws. Same, I consider all the options. Let us say when I have thrown it once, I got 5 over here. So I stop over there. I won't proceed since the first time I should get a 5. Let us say I am throwing it twice. Here I should not get a 5, here I should get a 5. That's it. Same 1, 2, 3. Here I should not get a 5, here also I should not get a 5, here I should get a 5. Same thing, if I am throwing it for 4 times. No 5, no 5, no 5, finally 5. Like this, continue till fewer than 10 throws. That means I should consider till 9 throws only. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In all these cases, 5 should not come. Over here, 5 should come. Clear? Now, what will be the probability of getting a 5 over here? 1 by 6. And this is not 5 is 5 by 6 and probability of getting a 5 is 1 by 6. Over here, probability of not getting a 5 is 5 by 6, 5 by 6, getting a 5 is 1 by 6. Same thing here, 5 by 6 into 5 by 6 into 5 by 6 into 1 by 6. So on. Here directly 5 by 6 will come 8 times into 1 by 6. Clear? Add all this. That will be your answer. Or if you can observe, each of it is in geometric progression. So I apply SN formula to get the answer. In GP, what is SN formula? A into 1 minus R power N by 1 minus R. What is A here? The first term will be A. What is R? Divide these two. So 5 by 6 into 1 by 6 by 1 by 6. It is 5 by 6 is R. Place it in this formula. And what is N? How many terms are we adding? We are adding till 9. So N value is 9. Okay. So A is 1 by 6, 1 minus R, 5 by 6, power N by 1 minus R, 5 by 6. So that is nothing but 1 by 6 into 1 minus 5 by 6 power 9 by 1 by 6. 1 minus 5 by 6 will result in 1 by 6. These two cancel out. If you put this in the calculator, you get answer to be 0.806. So this is your answer. Okay. You could have used this formula even for the B1 as well. There I hardly had 4 options, so directly I used, without formula I added all of them. Here these many difficult for me to put in the formula, put each value in the calculator, so I have used this formula. Clear? Question 2. The weights of bags of sugar are normally distributed. So this is the question from normal distribution with mean. So whenever you read, you come across the data, write the information. mean is 1.04, standard deviation is rho. In a random sample of 2000 bags, so N is 2000, of sugar, 72 weighed more than 1.10 kg. How do I write this in mathematical form? Is P of X more than he said, so greater than 1.10 is given to be out of 2072 bags weigh more than 1.10. So probability will be 72 over total, that is 2000. Okay. Now find the value of standard deviation. From this we simplify, we get standard deviation value. Okay. Let us start. Here it is greater than, to bring phi into place, phi into the sum, here it should be less than symbol. To get the less than symbol, I need to do 1 minus P of X less than 1.10 is equal to 72 by 2000. Okay. All numbers one side and this will go to the other side, resulting in 1 minus 72 by 2000 is equal to P of X less than 1.10. Okay. So this you will get to be 0.964. Put this in the calculator, you will get 0.964. Now here I have less than symbol, so I can bring function phi. Phi of X minus mean by standard deviation. X is this one, 1.10 minus mean 1.04 by standard deviation we need to find out. Okay. So this is nothing but phi of, this is 0.06 by standard deviation. Directly I cannot find standard deviation, first I will send phi to the other side. So this will result in phi inverse of 0.964 is equal to 0.06 by standard deviation. This value you need to take from normal distribution table and that will give you 1.798 is equal to 0.06 by standard deviation. I want standard deviation. So this is coming here, this is going there. So 0.06 by 1.798 resulting in 0.0334. Clear? This value from the normal distribution table, after that make standard deviation the subject, because that is what you need to find out. Question 3. On each day that Alexa goes to work, the probabilities that she travels by bus, by train or by car are this. So whenever you come across data, write it down. She can travel either by bus or by train or by car, and their probabilities given are: bus is 0.4, train is 0.35 and for car it is 0.25. Okay. Next, when she travels by bus, the probability that she arrives late is 0.55. So bus arriving late, let us say not late. Late is 0.55. So not late will be 1 minus 0.55 will result in 0.45. Okay. Next, when she travels by train, the probability that she arrives late is 0.7. So for train, late, not late. If late is 0.7, not late will be 0.3. Okay, next. When she travels by car, the probability that she arrives late is x. So with car arriving late and late is x, so not late will be 1 minus x. Okay. On a randomly chosen day, Alexa goes to work. The probability that she does not arrive late is 0.48. So probability of not late is 0.48. It is given. Find the value of x. Clear? Where all do you see not late? Not late is present here and here and here. Sum of all the three should be equal to 0.48. So let us start writing. To reach here it is 0.4 into 0.45 plus to reach here it has to be 0.35 into 0.3 plus to reach here 0.25 into 1 minus x is equal to 0.48. Simplify, make x the subject, that will be the answer. Okay. So now add this up, how much will it result in? 0.535 you will get for this one. And okay, let us keep it like this only. 0.4 into 0.45 into plus 0.35 into 0.3 multiply with 0.25 here. So plus 0.25 minus 0.25x is equal to 0.48. Now put all the numbers at once in the calculator. You will get 0.535 minus 0.25x is equal to 0.48. Now make x the subject. Shift this here and this over here. So that will result in 535 minus 0.48 is equal to 0.25x. To make x the subject, send 0.25 to the other side. This will go to the denominator. Now put this in the calculator. It will result in 0.22 is your value of x. Okay. So here it is 0.22. So this will be 1 minus 0.22 will be 0.78. Okay. B1. Find the probability that Alexa travels to work by train, given that she arrives late. Whenever you come across given that, understand that it comes under conditional probability. After given that, what statement do you have? She arrives late, that in the denominator. After given that, whatever you have statement, that in the denominator. Numerator is mixture of both, arrives late and what other statement you have before given that? Travels to work by train. So she might have used train. Mixture of these two in the numerator. In the denominator, only the statement after given that. Clear? Once you have framed it, writing the answer is easy. Now next. Arriving late, I think it was already given in the question to be 0. Okay. We will see. Probability of does not arrive late is 0.48. So arriving late will be 1 minus of that. Clear with that? Does not arrive late is 0.48. So arriving late will be 1 minus 0.48. Okay. Next. Arriving late and train. So train arriving late is this. So these two will come in the numerator. So 0.35 into 0.7. Put this entire thing at once in the calculator. You will get the answer to be 0.471. Okay. Question 4. A fair spinner has sides 1, 2, 2. Another fair spinner has sides numbered -2, 0 and 1. Each spinner is spun. The number on the side on which a spinner comes to rest is noted. The random variable x is a sum. Stress on this sum of the numbers for the two spinners. X is calculating by adding the numbers on which the spinner landed. Clear? Let us write first what all values can x take. For that we should write two-way table. That is, write all the options of the first spinner over here, 1, 2 and 2. And second spinner numbers are -2, 0 and 1. Now, to get x, add these two. So -2 plus 1 is -1. -2 plus 2 is 0. -2 plus 2 is 0. Now 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 2 is 2. -1 plus 1, 2. 1 plus 2, 3 and 3. Clear? Draw up the probability distribution table for x. Probability distribution table means x and p of x. Okay. Now what all values is x taking? It starts with -1 or 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or 2 or 3. Clear? Now, what is the probability of getting -1? Total options are 9. If you count, okay, 3, 6, 9. How many times am I getting -1? Only one time. So it will be -1. Sorry, it will be 1 by 9. Clear? Now, how many times am I getting 0? 1, 2. 2 times. So it will be 2 by 9. How many times am I getting 1? Only once. So 1 by 9. How many times am I getting 2? 3 times. So 3 by 9. How many times am I getting 3? 2 times. So 2 by 9. This is the probability distribution table for x. Clear? Next one. Find E of x and variance of x. What is E of x formula? E of x is equal to sum of x into p. So that is nothing but multiply these two. -1 into 1 by 9 plus 0 into 2 by 9, 0 plus 1 into 1 by 9 plus 2 into 3 by 9 plus 3 into 2 by 9. This will be your E of x or mean or expectation. Put all at once in the calculator, resulting in 4 by 3. Okay. What is variance formula? Variance of x is nothing but sum of x square into p minus E of x whole square. So x square into p means square this and multiply. So that is nothing but minus 1 whole square into 1 by 9 plus 0 square into 2 by 9, 0. So I am not writing that. Plus 1 square into 1 by 9 plus 2 square into 3 by 9 plus 3 square into 2 by 9 minus mean square. How much do we have mean? We found it to be 4 by 3. So 4 by 3 whole square. Clear? Put all at once in the calculator. It will give you the answer 1.78 is your answer. Okay. Question 5. Every day Richard takes a flight between those two things. On any day the probability that flight arrives early is 0.15. So probability of arriving early is 0.15. The probability that it arrives on time. So P of arriving on time is given to be 0.55. The probability that it arrives late is given to be 0.3. Whenever you come across the information, write it down. Find the probability that on each of 3 randomly chosen days, Richard's flight does not arrive late. That means you are selecting 3 days, man. Day 1, day 2 and day 3. Okay. The condition is he should not arrive late here, here and here also. So what is the probability of not arriving late? Probability of arriving late is this. So probability of not arriving late will be 1 minus 0.3, that will be 0.7. So he should not be late here, so the probability is 0.7. Here also not late, 0.7, here also not late, 0.7. Each of this should happen. So into between them. So 0.7 into 0.7 into 0.7 power 3. If you put in the calculator, it will result in 0.343. Okay. B1. Find the probability that for 9 randomly chosen days, that means n is 9, Richard's flight arrives early. It should arrive early at least 3 times. I want to find the probability of his flight arriving early at least 3 times. So how do I write that condition in mathematical form? At least 3, so R is greater than or equal to 3. Arrive early. So you will make use of this probability. Clear? You have N, P and R. You should get the idea of using binomial distribution. Okay. So now R is greater than or equal to 3 means my values of R will be 3, 4, 5 till 9. I get many values for R. To reduce that, what we do is 1 minus P of opposite of this condition, R less than 3. Now my values of R are only 0, 1 and 2. So that is equal to 1 minus P of 0 plus P of 1 plus P of 2. Okay. Now that will result in P of 0. So 9C0. Formula for binomial is NCR P power R 1 minus P power N minus R. Now 9C0 p value is early, so 0.15 power 0 into 1 minus 0.15 power 9 minus 0, okay, plus when it is 1, 9C1 0.15 power 1, 1 minus 0.15 power 9 minus 1, plus when it is 2, 9C2 0.15 power 2, 1 minus 0.15 power 9 minus 2, okay. Put all at once in the calculator. It will result in 0.141, okay. First calculate this bracket, then whatever answer you got, subtract 1 minus answer will give you this, okay. C1, 60 days are chosen at random, so n value is 60. Use an approximation to find the probability that Richard flight arrives early at least 12 times. So at least 12 times, how do we write in mathematical form? R greater than or equal to 12. Okay. He told use an approximation. In statistics 1, we have only normal distribution for approximation. Either binomial or normal. Binomial, many values I get for R, so not possible. So normal distribution we should use it. Okay. Now, whenever approximation follow this method, to go with normal I should know the mean and standard deviation. Their formulas are mean is NP, standard deviation is NP into 1 minus P. Whenever you come across approximation, follow this method. Use normal distribution first. To use that, you should know mean and standard deviation. So here N is 60 and he should arrive early. So this probability I should take 60 into 0.15 and over here square root of 60 into 0.15 into 1 minus 0.15. Okay. Mean I get to be 9 and standard deviation I get is square root of 7.65. Okay. Once we got the mean, now over here, whenever approximation I should either add 0.5 or subtract 0.5 from that number. How we decide that? See, I need greater than 12. So this area I need here. And here equal to sign is present. That means 12 should be included. 12 can be included only if this bar shifts before. So, and we take it to be 11.5. For me to include 12.12, I should find out this entire area. Clear? So this will result in P of R greater than 11.5. Okay. So whenever it is greater than, first we make less than in normal. So that is 1 minus P of R less than 11.5. Here it is less than, so directly 5 will come. 5 of 11.5 minus mean 9 by standard deviation square root of 7.65. So 1 minus 5 of, put all at once in calculator and take up to 3 decimal. You will get 0.904. 5 of 0.904 from the normal distribution table. You get it to be 0.8169. 1 minus 0.8169 is 0.183. is your answer. Okay. Whenever approximation, find mean and standard deviation using this formula, and then change this number, either add 0.5 or less than 0.5. The normal distribution method we follow. Question 6. Find the total number of different arrangements of the 8 letters in the word tomorrow. Whenever you come across a word, write each letter has come how many times. So T is present once, and next O is present 3 times. 2, 3. Next M is present once, R is present twice, W is present once. Clear? Now what is A saying? Total number of different arrangements. You just need to arrange all these 8 letters. In how many ways can it be arranged? 8 letters, 8 blanks can be arranged in 8p8 ways. Clear? But here, these 3 O's are identical and are also identical. So I need to divide it with 3 factorial since 3 O's are present, and also with 2 factorial since 2 of R's are present. So put all this at once in the calculator. It will give you 3360. Okay. B1. Find the total number of different arrangements of the 8 letters in the word tomorrow that have an R at the beginning and R at the end, and in which the 3 O's are not all together. Understand this. 3 O's are not all together means 2 of them can be together or all of them can be separate. Clear with that thing? Opposite to this statement I am saying, all the 3 O's should not be together. That means 2 of them can be together. Whenever that situation arises, what we do is, from the total, if I remove when all the O's are together, that will give me the answer. Okay. Here all the 3 O's should not be together means 2 of them can be together or none of them can be together. I am left out with many options. Instead of writing for each and adding, what we do is, from the total I remove whenever all the 3 are together, resulting in when they are not together. Clear with that? Let us start. One more condition is, these 8, R should be at the beginning and R should be at the end. So these R's have been taken and kept over here. They are fixed initially only. Now I have 6 letters to fill in these 6 places. That can be done in 6p6 ways. Now, since 3 O's are identical by 3 factorial. Okay. Now, when O's are together, let us say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. R is here, R is here. O should be together. That means consider them to be one unit. So this is 1, 2, 3. Here it is 3. So total are 4. These 4 can be shuffled in 4p4 ways. Okay. Nothing is same in those 4, so by will not come. Now for inside here, 3 O's can shuffle in 3p3 ways. Since all the 3 O's are identical, so by 3 factorial. Okay. So now put this entire thing at once in the calculator, resulting in 96. This is your answer. Okay. C1. 4 letters are selected at random from 8 letters of the word tomorrow. Find the probability that selection contains at least one O and at least one R. Let us write all the possibilities. He said 1 O. I need 4 in the box. It could be 1 O, 1 R, and other 2 are some other letter or. It could also be 2 O's and 1 R and 1 some other letter, or it could also be 3 O's and R, no other letter. Okay. I have increased O count. Now I will increase R count. Let us say it can also be 0 with O with 2 R's and 1 other letter. Okay. One more option also possible. When R count is 2, O count can also be 2. Right? These are the possibilities. No other possible option you could get. Okay. Now, see man, how many R's are present? From the 2 R's you need to pick one. The difference is made by the word random. Random means you are randomly picking anything, or better explanation would be closing your eyes and picking any letter. Clear? How does it make a change is you will understand now. How many R are present? There are 2 R's. You have closed your eye and picked one R. That could happen in 2C1 ways. Okay. Same way with O. One O you need from 3 O's. This is coming because of random. Random means close your eyes, select anything. Okay. Now, other 2 letters I need to select from T, M and W. So 1, 2, 3. So 3C2. Okay. Next. For this one, I need 2 O's this time. So 3C2 into 1 R, 2C1 into 1 other letter. So 3C1. Okay. Same here. Now 3 O's I need. 1 R I need. That's it. I don't need any other letter other than O and R. Now come to this. Here I need 1 O, 2 R's and 1 other letter. And over here I need 2 O's and 2 R's. Clear? Now add all of them. So this plus this plus this plus this plus this. That will give you the answer 50. Okay. Now, he is asking you for the probability. Whenever he is asking you for the probability, you should divide with the total. Clear? Total. 8 letters you are selecting 4. So your total will be 8C4. Okay. Random combination, they are dependent, so combinations. From 8 selecting 4, 8C4. Put this in the calculator, you get the answer to be 0.714. Okay. Question 7. the heights in centimeter of 11 basketball players in each of the two clubs, the Amazon and the Giants, are shown below. A. State an advantage of using stem and leaf diagram compared to a box and whisker plot to illustrate this information. You just need to write an advantage of using stem and leaf over box and whisker. The basic advantage is in stem and leaf, each data is shown, or stem and leaf includes each value, whereas box and whisker includes only lowest minimum Q1, Q2, Q3. That you don't need to write. If you say the advantage of stem and leaf is enough, for 1 mark, one advantage is fine. Okay. Now the B1. Represent the data by drawing a back-to-back stem and leaf diagram with Amazons on the left hand side of the diagram. That means I should draw Amazon over here on the left side, and automatically on the right side Giants. Clear? Now, what is the minimum value Amazon is starting with? Here 178. So I take 17 as my stem and 8 to be the leaf. Okay. Next, if I take 18, 1, 8, 1 I have, 2 I have, and 4. So 1, 2 and 4. Any other thing starting with 18? No. If I take 19, I have 0. Next, I have 6 and 8. Okay. Next with 20, I have 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5. That's it. This is 215. It cannot come in 20. For that, I need to write one more, 21 as well. In 21, I have 5. So that over here. Each data is shown in stem and leaf for Amazon. Now do the same thing for Giant. For Giant, starting with 175. For Giants, it's easier since he has already arranged the data for us. So it's only 2, 4, 7, 9. Next, with 19, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5. So 2, 3, 5, 5 and 5. With 20, it is only 4. Clear? For every stem and leaf, key is mandatory. So you should write the key as well. The key is, if I take 18 and left side I take 1 and right side I take 2, represents 181 for Amazon and 182 for Giants. Okay, this is completes our B1. C1. Find the interquartile range of the heights of the players in Amazon. On this side, I need to find interquartile range. So interquartile range is nothing but Q3 minus Q1. Okay. And how do we get Q3 and Q1? 11 values are given to us. Okay. This 11 is odd. So middle of these 11 values will be 6th position. Now leaving 6, before 6, 5 values will be present. Middle of these 5 will be 3. 5 plus 1 by 2. So in third position, whatever you have, that will be the middle of these thing. That will become Q1. Okay. And middle is, here is Q2. To get Q3, 3 plus 6, 9. Whatever value is present in the 9th position will be your Q3. We have found positions of Q1, Q2, Q3. Now I need only Q1 and Q3. Q1 is third position. So count 1, 2, 3. In third position I have 182. Ninth position 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 202. So interquartile range is nothing but 202 minus 182. That is 20 is interquartile range. D1. 4 new players join the Amazons. The mean height of the 15 players in the Amazon is now 191.2. So mean of 15 players is 191.2. Okay. The heights of the 3 of the new players are this thing. Find the height of the 4th new player. Okay. Here, what do we mean by mean of 15 players is nothing but sum of 15 players by 15 is equal to 191.2. To get sum of 15 players, I send 15 that side. So sum of 15 players will be 191.2 into 15. Clear so far? And here I will find out sum of 14 players. Okay. Why am I finding sum of 14 players? Here sum of 15 and here sum of 14. If I subtract those two, I will get sum of that, I will get that height of the 4th person, 4th new player. Clear? How do I get sum of 14 players? Here 11 are given. They are 205 plus 198 plus 181 plus 182 plus 190 plus 215 plus 201 plus 178 plus 202 plus 196 plus 184. These are the 11 given. Additional 3 are given. Those are 180 plus 185 plus 190. If I add all of them, I get 2687. Clear? Sum of 14 players is this, sum of 15 players is this. If I multiply, I get 2868. Clear? Subtract both, you will get height of the 4th player. So height of the 4th player is equal to, or 4th player height is equal to 2868 minus 2687. That is 181 centimeters is the height of the 4th player.